Hi, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. You're probably wondering what happened to the last team that we left off with. Spoiler alert, they're all dead. They all died. As I mentioned at the end of that section of the VOD that you will unfortunately never see, most likely, that could have been an email. And I turned it into a YouTube comment pinned to the end of that video. We're gonna try again with another brand new team, a cut above here, with Crash Brandon, Apathetic One, Obbly Bobbly, and It's Pure Luck, and a team that, like I just mentioned, is covering all of our bases in a way that I am unfamiliar with as of recently. I feel like we've been definitely pushing the boundaries on the kind of team compositions that I am comfortable with these days.
Onward once again, though all the world's horrors bar the way.
So it is nice to be back with something that feels a little bit more like my cup of tea. Grab the calibrating sensor to start this one off, which I feel is a pretty damn good pickup for the leper early on. We also have Assault Stratagem as our combat item this time around, which I kind of failed to acknowledge the value of.
Welcomes you with open arms.
Alembic and Retort might influence our pet selection this time as well. So yeah, a lot to like about this team today. We got a standard Jester this time too, with the Wanderer and normal Encore going on, so might be able to take advantage of some doubled actions here. We've got Evasive on the Hellion here as well, which is already taking effect, as you can see.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And then Precision Striker up here for the Leper too, so hoping we can maybe find a little bit more of a crit chance bonus to apply to him at some point. My Highwayman did not live up to my name in my Grand Slam attempt where I did Obsession last. So this Plague Doctor is screwed. I mean, contrary to the namesake here, I guess Pure Luck is not as optimistic as I am about this team's chances. But I'll try to maintain my irrational positivity for now.
Cleared with impunity.
You could name literally any episode of any Darkest Dungeon series I've done. Irrational positivity. Well, then that immediately makes me think of all the moments of pure rage I've experienced too.
And be off once more.
Irrational positivity followed by comeuppance followed by unbridled ire. Which actually kind of just sounds like the name of a metal album. I better start writing this shit down, man. Spewing out gold today.
Does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Ooh, very tantalizing. +3. Very rare offering from the region rewards here. Absolutely. Checking that out, and don't even have to fight the creature den.
Are sodden with salt and secret.
As we observed not too long ago, that simply requires us to visit one.
A new variable in the equation of your fate.
We got our Stygian Blaze ready to rock. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 more names here once we've got our pet selected. So last call for the pick-me if you want to be chosen.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
I've been buying these inoculants a lot more often. I think I might grab this one too. Definitely going to get the Gnarly Knuckles for our Leper up front. And I like a minor sharpness charm there too. That's pretty solid.
Power in such a little thing.
I don't love this on him given that he has Pacifist as well, but because we have Reflection equipped, I think he'll probably be okay. Plus we have the Jester and the Raucous Revelry if we need it, so we should be just fine. Let's get him fed before I forget here. And so it would be Pliskin, I guess, wouldn't it, if we're looking for the medical gear benefits, which I really don't mind one bit. That's a safe play. The additional healing received per medical gear does stack up pretty quickly, and then the heals might come into play too. I think I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
A little company for the long ride ahead.
Viridian Birch is a phenomenal name for our coach today. Welcome on into the team. And then for our Pygmy Pliskin, that's Casmeria. Very good. All right, mastery time.
The means of mastery.
Several good choices today. I do very much like starting with Withstand. And, I mean, this is a pretty good early play, but I have... Hold on. It's allergy time, y'all. I have come to the realization that I don't use this nearly as often as I thought I did early on in runs, so... I mean, I'm alright with this. That seems fine. We have 52 relics still. I think I can justify this pickup. Let's grab our whiskey flasks. And, I mean, these are very good combat items too, but I don't know if I necessarily need to worry about getting that prepared this early. Let's just go ahead and see how this goes. Although, you know what? I hate what I said, and I love the idea of going completely against what I just said, especially in anticipation of a creature den. In fact, you know what? Buy all of it. Yeah. Spend the resources you have in anticipation of disaster. And even if disaster doesn't come, well, hey, at least we didn't listen to that dumb thing that I said a minute ago. Thank goodness for that. You don't get to keep the trinkets when you're dead. Amen to that.
Propriety floats listless on the tide. Brined in noxious degradation.
I'm not listening anyway, if it helps. That does make things a little easier to cope with. Yeah, thank you. There's no lair, of course. Pretty sure we're just gonna head through this hoarder.
See the debris ahead? That is where they'll make their move.
I don't hate the idea of taking on some extra combat in this region, but I also like just going to hoarders and getting a bunch of free relics. Fuck it, let's do Leviathan right off the rip. That's a quick change of tone there, pure luck, but I'm with it.
Bafflement and vexation.
And of course, there's the instant justification of indiscriminate, I guess.
Measured and steady.
Although, wait, no, yeah, he's not on the threshold, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, well, you're not stealthed yet, but there's nothing I can do to target you. So I'll just have to accept this. I might even want to consider throwing Finale on him, although unfortunately he does have that, what is it, light sensitive? Yeah, the one that's making him a little less effective out in this bright torchlight here. So maybe we don't need to worry about his output necessarily. He can just be more of a utility party member here. Only 2 left. Yeah, we're getting there, man. And of course, these last few were taking a little longer than I ever expected them to, but that's adding some drama to things at the end at the very least, right? And I keep talking in terms of, like, completion here, but I am going to miss the pursuit of this. It's been a fun... Like, I do really enjoy having, like, a long-term goal to go for, you know? Whether it be in this or, like, any other game that we play. Oh, did not realize I had Yop equipped. I don't know why that's the case. That should not be the case.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Of course, we can always create our own challenges, you know? It's never not an option, but... There's just something about it being a part of the game proper that makes it extra appealing, you know?
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
That's a lot of the reason why Cosmic Ocean was such an appealing challenge, is because it was, you know, pretty much the game's ultimate built-in test of skill. And that's kind of what filling this vitrine feels like, too. Yeah, I didn't really expect to be able to get much out of this, I guess. Alright, good enough. I was looking into how to mod DD2 to create our own vitrine. Oh, you mean like we could have a set of custom infernal flames? That'd be kind of sick. I'm pretty into that idea, yeah. Exalted Arc. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome on back. Or sorry, welcome to the Bear Pile. If we can get some bear hugs up for the new sub, appreciate that. I would definitely have to embrace like a black reliquary level of pain, I assume, if that were to be the case. Which I would want to, I would want to is the perfect phrasing, because I cannot honestly say that I want to encourage this, but I would want to encourage people being devious with that, being evil and putting together challenges that are
Chaos must be met with
ideally fun, but also extremely challenging. Speaking of, I'm playing Black Reliquary right now, and I'm indeed in pain. Yeah, I don't miss it, man. I am glad I tried it, but I don't need any reminder of that hellscape. Well, they're very early going with this team. They're performing expectedly well.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I am recognizing that we kind of lack options as far as targeting the back line goes, which is going to prove particularly bad here, I guess. Although we could try the double plague grenade. That's not the worst idea in the world. Ooh, and that's going to be a good start for it. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, that's on cooldown now, though. Yeah, I might want to consider getting the Iron Swan in the mix, swapping their ranks a bit. It's a DD1-ass team. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of DD1, yeah, the DD1 campaign. It's coming along. It's going slower than I had anticipated it would when I initially offered it as a reverse subathon reward. It is grueling and taxing, a lot more so than I anticipated, since this is my umpteenth Darkest Dungeon campaign. But hey, wouldn't you know it, the game's still hard. I'm gonna hesitate to give it a release date because I obviously didn't hit the one that I intended to last time I said this. But suffice it to say, it is coming along, and I will let you know when I anticipate it being released. I thought I would try to finish the entire thing before I put it out as well, but I'm starting to think that maybe I should just start putting it out, and we'll complete it as it's going. Yeah, there's been a lot of those instances, Matt. Yeah, of me going back to DD1 now and having like very strong confirmations that I either like or dislike certain mechanics. I mean, there's been multiple instances, as you might expect, of me desperately missing the presence of death armor. Like that mechanic alone. Oh my god, it's so much better. Percentages, man. Oh. Already, like, I'm probably, like, not even a third of the way through my campaign, which I know that's concerning, but I promise I'm picking up the pace. But already there's been so many instances of 80 and 90% hits that I'm really banking on that just full-on whiff. And boy, those moments, those hurt. Those hurt real bad. I'm trying my first real DD1 run on Radiant and having a hard time with it. Feels like I'm missing key information or something. There's definitely some growing pains with early Darkest Dungeon campaigns. You realize where your priorities should be, like as far as estate upgrades go. You realize what kind of compositions work better together. You realize how to better prepare for certain regions, that kind of stuff, which I say all those things knowing full well that I have exhibited the exact opposite of that level of preparation in my own experience.
Water-worn monoliths were flung up from the
but
ocean
theoretically,
by some unaccountable tectonic action.
Theoretically, those things should be happening. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I'll take full credit for that, Math.
Let us hope the madman's scrounging has borne fruit.
I do have a Black Reliquary playthrough, yeah. I don't think it got very far from what I remember. I think we got like maybe 10 or 15 episodes in at most before I was like, I yield. I give uncle. Yeah, I cannot understate the brutality of Black Reliquary. It is for the most masochistic among you.
A breakthrough.
Yeah, Myth, it was a reward for the reverse subathon we did a little over a month ago, which I will remind everyone again, I still intend to get the rest of those rewards put out, including the new Be Supreme track, the po-cam time. A little Mario Kart with Elise. All of the above coming to a youtube/twitch.tv.com///BaerTaffy. If someone could just read that back to me. Verbatim that URL. Because that is the only way you're going to be able to access that content is through that link exactly. Okay. Let's see. Put the taunt back up, right? Stop listening halfway through. That's been a pattern today.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Yeah, I can't really blame you.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
I'm still trying to step it up. I'm on my way to commentary worth considering.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Not quite there yet, though. I get it, dude. Even Elise stops listening to me a lot of the time. There clearly becomes a point during my ramblings in which it's clear to everyone, including me, that I don't know what's coming next. And our odds of getting something valuable out of it have really dwindled.
Extinguished at last.
Yeah. I tell you, that is one thing that I miss about DD1, though, is the ability to cheese the heals in situations like this and just, like, top everybody off before moving on.
Straightforward and effective.
Although I haven't been abusing that nearly as much as I probably ought to. Alright, on our way to the creature den here. Looking good on the loathing. A few more bonus relics. Looking like a strong region if we can get this goal. Probably in good enough shape. Yeah, I was going to say, definitely worth taking the creature den itself, too.
Holding back fits of laughter.
Now that is an early enough a Sager to be worthwhile. Absolutely. Snag that bad boy. And I'll get some whiskey, too.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Sweet.
The void has rendered reality once more. A psychic onslaught awaits.
Also just stunning reliably true. Yeah, absolutely. There have been
The loathing festers.
many instances in which I have been able to essentially remove an entire enemy team's round, which is extremely
Sharpen our
satisfying.
blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
Alright, got all the right stuff there. Probably go ahead and put these thunderclap grenades to good use. Let's do it. Ooh, shuffle. Okay, not too bad. This is why we have the Howling End. This is why we love evasive. Okay, hit it. No dodge for y'all. Excellent. And I like Fade to Black here for sure, and I think I like it the most on the Spitter. We might be able to one-shot the other Spider, too. Thank you, Preserved, for posterity, Myth. Appreciate that. Yeah, this would stand upgrade. Definitely looking like the right call. Old school taunt, too, man. Well, no, it wasn't taunt, obviously, but mark.
On to the next.
Just being able to get the full focus on your tanks as often as possible. There's pros and cons, man. Good and bad stuff to go into the old days again. I don't think we'll have Mag Rain back. I was going to try to get the corpse clear here, but I guess I could just do Harvest. But, well, no, if I'm trying to stop this guy from eating the corpse, I don't know if there's actually a way for me to do it. Unless I go for a big chop, which I think is worth. Nice. Yeah, I think that's the right idea. That's maybe something I ought to consider doing more often, too. dedicating a turn to corpse removal is, you know, goes right along those lines of not trying to waste effort, but shouldn't be looking at it like that either, I guess. Man, that's really fortunate, too. Oh, sure, yeah, DD1 riposte, absolutely.
Mistimed.
Absolutely. I mean, I hesitate to call it the superior version. It's clearly better. It's clearly stronger. I just think that this system might be better mechanically. Okay, so we got the bonus action potential now. That's nice. Probably just go ahead and kill it with the blight if we can. Excellent.
Malaise, measured and steady.
And sure. Oh, yikes. Okay, I think we kept the other thunderclap at least, right? So that's going to make things better here, but did not want to see these guys show up. Also, I guess I don't have a way to remove her winded right now, barring an adrenaline rush, so
Hold fast.
I want to find a way to fix that too. Alright, we got Mag Rain and Thunderclap Grenade, which I think, yeah, might as well just do this. Good enough. Boy, that feels pretty nice to just be rid of that issue immediately. And that's one spider down too. Let's go.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
Yeah, they're a lot less concerning when they're not rocking like 8 dodge tokens collectively. Wipe the sweat off the brow a bit there. We got an easy battlefield medicine coming his way. Ooh, buddy. He had something to say. That'll do. All right, 3 dead. Top him off. Stress heal, we're good. No stun either, nice. All right, man, wow. Hell, I think maybe we just Solemnity there, yeah. Even better. And then Mag Rain, nope. Still got it, though. Exact damage, sweet. And then just yell at corpses for fun. Good stuff. Extremely clean creature den. Now give me the mastery point and the disease removal thing. Not really at all, but hey, that's pretty good still. In fact, I'm starting to value that discount on stuff quite a bit more. It's among the better things we can get out of that.
Stumbling and grasping. Shadows of what they once were.
Hey, no shuffle, sweet. Don't have to deal with light sensitive anymore either. Nice. Easy enough on the first region here, that's nice. Yeah, I think we're winning. This is one of those rare instances. It's like trying to declare in blueprints that you have completely solved any given room. You get very few opportunities in Darkest Dungeon 2 to look at this situation and think, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Although in the middle of that spiel, I got wasting disease, so that really just hammers the point home. Yeah, you've never solved a room. You're never safe. You're never winning. That much is clear. DD1's combat system has its high points, but it makes me so much madder than DD2's system. I agree with that sentence completely.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Yeah, it makes me irrationally upset to miss an 85% or higher hit chance, man, which I know that's just pure XCOM mode, but doesn't make it any less true.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
I felt like a death fight was showing up for a second there. There's that mastery point we were robbed of. Thank you. All right, strong region, man. We're going to get the bonus 3 from the creature den encounter. A few relics on board. We're getting the Assay gear equipped after this one, too. That's going to be awesome. Let's go. Yeah, you feel the deaths a lot more in DD1 as well. That element of things is kind of missing. Although Kingdoms replicates that a little bit. Not as much, but it's definitely got that, you know, more permanent absence. It's a lot more noticeable. DD1 even gives you hit chances 5% lower than they actually are to avoid XCOM syndrome. I don't know if I should know that. I'm gonna decide you're lying, actually, Agent, just for my own sake, whether you are or not. For my own sanity, I need that not to be true. Oh, if the Baer optimal. They're going for that stress up front, man. I'm glad we didn't decide to target them too much so far. Okay, you're gone. Get a little mag rain in there to clear the taunts. Probably try to go for this one first and pray that we go for a single target on her, although I guess that's not going to happen with the taunt there, is it?
Steady yourself.
Okay, that's fine. There's some bleeds going here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I think we continue to taunt up front, especially be able to weaken the crit hit there is nice. Okay. Now I think it's blinding time. Miss it. Nice. There is a board game. Yeah, I have unfortunately not had any
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
IRL experience with it yet. I couldn't really justify the purchase for myself, given that I was almost positive I would never be able to convince Elise to play it with me. Keep taunting, buddy. You're doing good. We'll get you a battlefield medicine in a second. Oh man, that taunt's been really nasty though. I think Mag Rain's still on cooldown here as well. Although we're obviously going to need a heal there anyway. I need another stress heal on him too, just to be safe. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm most concerned about, Juden, is these are the gripes that I'm having with things at like the what do you call it, the lowest level and the veteran level. So yeah, I'm trying my best to mentally prepare for the inevitability of things getting much, much worse. Alright, yet another regen, sadly. That's really bad news. Speaking of things getting much worse, this team is starting to cause issues here, certainly. If I can land the mag rain on the altar, that'd be big. That's that issue at least addressed. And then we can hit her with an adrenaline rush here, although I'm not actually 100% sure she's on the threshold. Lower than 33% HP would be... yeah, I think she's like 2 HP above it right now, so that's not going to work. I guess we can just battlefield medicine again. It's probably ideal, and then we can worry about
a calculated generosity.
getting the adrenaline rush after the fact, probably. Although he's getting worse off here for sure. Yeah, that regen's bad news, dude. I think I might just have to go for this one now instead. Minimum damage, yikes. I didn't have the right lineup there either, but that's still good enough, I guess. Yeah, we just need to get numbers up here. Stygian Blaze's extra death armor is going to start showing up big time now. She is full healed, yikes.
Agony by accumulation.
Alright, I was going to cross my fingers we got the token generation there, although unfortunately that does mean we got one extra death armor to get through, but that will do the job. He is burning to death, so we can maybe just start a bleed there that will tick through the regen.
Measured and steady.
Big Solemnity crit from the leper there. Love to see it, and then we can get this going, and then I guess she's just going to be chilling back there. You know, another one down. Not the right turn order, unfortunately. Well, start blinding. Oh, god damn it, the taunt again. Oh, here. Use case for the stratagem, nice. Although, yeah, we gotta just pass turn, I guess, there, don't we? Gonna let her do an if it bleeds, ideally. There we go. And big swing, buddy. too shabby. Alright, I don't think we have any more battlefield medicine here, sadly, so... I'm a little... Oh my god, turn order, please. This is brutal. I guess we'll just have to stress heal in there. And... yeah, this is... I think this is just an all-in, just trying to kill it. Maybe one more withstand. We get a solemnity here, too. Tell you what. Try to be a little bit safer, I guess. There you go, buddy. Relieving himself of the stress he felt from his own actions. I empathize with that deeply, my friend. Just a touch, and then there's that sorted. One more solemnity for the leper, and then obviously the plague doctor's needing a little bit of love, but this is the final fight, so not a big deal. Oh, that's just rude, though. That's probably worth. I'd rather have a little more HP in this situation. And then, I don't think she's going to be able to heal again, so there we go. Good enough.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Wolf's blood, not bad. We'll throw some speed on the plague doc here for sure. Okay. Great start.
At last, respite within reach.
That feels really good. Wasting disease, obviously unfortunate, but maybe we'll find a way to get rid of that here. Hey, Ren.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
This one says 3 mastery points for not going to the hospital, guys. Instead of going to the catacombs to die, what if we got basically 3 free mastery points? Because if I'm not a total boneheaded, empty skull moron, that's the right idea.
Our great cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge, ash on the wind.
But Baer, what if you were a boneheaded, empty-skulled moron and you went to the catacombs?
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling
Oh.
and undone.
Oh, Dying is fun. The catacombs has mastery points too when you bring back the corpses of your party members.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Oh, flapjacks.
A renewal. Welcome back.
Bearded goblin. Thank you for the prime, first of all. Thank you for the bear hugs for him.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
5 gifties for the catacomb. There. I'm putting the bounty out. Otherwise, we're taking the easy route, man. I ain't even ashamed of it. I just need the W's. Ah, fuck. Fine.
Corridors of long forgotten tombs, choked with the ichor of the dead.
Math Alexis. That was a speed at which it's impossible for you to have done that with any level of hesitation. Yeah. That was heard the bounty, said out loud, bet, went through the PayPal procedure, and there they are. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Let's go get murdered.
The means of mastery.
We do have 7 mastery points to help us out early here, at least. I don't think the mag rain really matters. Let's see. Fade to black for the combo could be a thing. Still don't really know why I'm using Revelry. Or not Revelry, Yop. Could have lead out. Howling End is good. Oh, Purge for Corpse Clear is an excellent idea. Yeah, we'll swap off Reflection for Purge. With Without a doubt. I don't think that upgrade really matters, though. What does that even do? Oh, it gives it 1 more point of damage and a combo, I guess, but that doesn't really matter. I do think it's the Blight. Pretty sure that we're going to want to have that earlier than later. And then I think the combo off Fade to Black makes sense. I like the increased combo chance of Harvest as well. Math Lexus. Throw another one on top of that from Math. Crash Brandon, welcome into the party. Or into the pile. Member of the party. Hopping in the pile. Thank you very much. Oh, double the if it bleeds bleed. Yeah, for sure. Great. Okay, that's pretty strong. And we got Magrain and Purge, so we do actually have a pretty good team for this. Which is absolutely usually not the case. Do we want to try thresholds here? No, I think we're good to let them be neutral. Although, if I remember right, yeah, they do actually have a pretty bad chance of getting negative relationships that way. Let's push these two over a threshold here. And then... yeah, I was considering throwing the Irons, or Helene in the front. In fact, you know what? I do think that's better overall. I could have upgraded toe-to-toe there too, I guess, but let's do Iron Swan now instead. And then if it bleeds... oh, no, that's the big thing, is I need to keep her in rank 2 because she's a berserker. So, probably... well, maybe keep this one as an option if she ends up in front. I doubt she's ever going to do that, though. I don't know, man. Her 5th skill is kind of up in the air right now. Also, Leper can't purge from 2nd rank, so I don't think we want to do that. And I just never see myself doing Bloodlust. No, I'm pretty sure Purge is 1st rank only, yeah. Alright, well, let's jump in there. Let's knock out a stretch break real quick. Pray we avoid the negative relationships. Excellent. Here we go.
These ancient sepulchres ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
Oh, more like here we goo, indeed. Very true. Here we goo. Ugh. Here be goo. Okay. It's just slime, Baer. It can't hurt you. It's like I'm afraid of flubber. But like if flubber went on like a killing spree. Five gifties on the Shambler. I'll give it 30 seconds. 29, 28, 20. You better be quick. You better be quick. I'm including the processing time. I know. I'm hands off the wheel. Okay? I'm gonna get through this rambling session to try to convince you not to do it. We've got the timer's winding down. We can all get through this together. Okay? It doesn't have to happen. We can keep the run going. If we're all gonna exercise restraint, right? I genuinely don't want you to gift the 5 subs. You don't have to do it. Okay. I'm out of here. I think we got like 8, 6, 5, 4. It's like on a movie set. Okay, we did it. We got out of here. Oh no!
Raving masses.
God damn it. I thought I gave it enough time. All right, I owe you a Shambler. Thank you, Ranger.
A simple choice.
For the gifties.
At least it should be.
Alt F4 reload shit. I owe us a Shambler. Yeah, if there's an opportunity,
Stranger to itself.
I will take the next chance. Man. Alright. I mean, I do feel like I owe y'all at least this fight here. I'll even go against the grain. I know you don't want it, neither do I. I didn't want to be here at all. That's the way the goddamn cookie pops.
Steady yourself.
You owe me a win on this run. Deal. Got you covered, Ranger. And also a Shambler fight, right? This thing can't burn, right? I assume not. Take a peek here real quick. Jesus. Really gooping her up early, man. Here we go. That thing has full resistance. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Stand time. We're chilling. We're chilling. Ooh. Oh, the cure, too? I did not realize that. Okay, okay. I could actually just... Oh, I can't use it on myself. Damn, I should give this to somebody other than the Jester so we can move the Jester back into Harvest/Fade to Black position. Okay. Well, I do think this makes sense to at least remove some slime from the Plague Dock. We can still... most likely get the kill on one at least. Not immune, true, yeah, it does just have very high resistances across the board. It'd be wild to be able to stun that thing. Okay, we're gonna purge this straight away. Not even taking chances there. And this one be rid of pretty damn soon here. Let me maybe help you out a bit. Oh no, you're super slimed. Never mind. Let's try this. That's fine. I gotta fade to black on you anyway. Damn. Okay, just hope that we don't have to deal with him fucking things up. I don't know if I don't think this thing has an attack. That did not bring that back either, thankfully. Purge is available again. Let's reduce the stress a bit there. That's a nice pip. Good stuff. Alright, this is going fairly well. Assuming she doesn't die, let's go ahead and make sure that's going to be the case. Get a little bleed going on him. Excellent. Not terrible. Pretty bad still. Reminding me of why I'm so concerned about these enemies.
Measured and steady.
But definitely not terrible. Probably going to want to do a little bit of self-stress healing, if possible.
Reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Nice pips off that as well. Let me make sure we get the taunt up front so he's not fucking with anybody too much more. I do have Revelry equipped. Yeah, sure. Why the heck not? Keep us all below 4. We can get... Well, that's not going to do much either, is it? Might as well kill him. Alright, I think that does it. We can move forward to maybe sneak a heal in, but I doubt it. Yeah, that'll do. Good enough. Man, that slime heal reduction.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
I need to stop underestimating that.
The loathing abates.
Which makes me even more thankful we got the Jester in the mix today.
We venture blindly forth, at the mercy of the road and its myriad dangers.
I do need to try to find a way to get rid of this damn wasting sickness, too. I keep forgetting about that. Probably no hospitals in the Catacombs, I'm guessing, though. Plenty of anti-venom, apparently. That's been cool. Fair enough. Precision Striker. Ready to rock. Okay. Okay, then. We're more than likely going to want to start with the Reflection here, which means I think I want to hit him with the Encore. We might just be able to one-shot one of these bad boys. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. Shit, right. Well. Worth a try?
Let's hope to finish this quickly.
Oh, I definitely should have attacked the one that had next action, though. I didn't even think about that. Ooh, if I hit this and then we can clear 2 with the mag rain, that would be an exceptional start. That's very, very good. Wow, and we got some bonus relics out of that, too. Damn, man. Actually showing some level of competency here against the slimes now. That's nice to see. Maybe get some more healing done, too.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Yeah, catacombs are easy, exactly. Nothing to worry about. They do 1 damage. What am I so scared of? Ain't no thing. Yeah, we don't want to do that, so we'll just move here. And try that one out. Excellent. I'm pretty sure they're cooked at this point for the most part, right? Yeah, that's not going to be a very effective heal. Okay. Yeah, getting all the right levels of damage here, too. It's done. Actually an easy catacomb fight.
An inkling of potency still lingers.
Oh, damn. And we get the ancient bust out of it, too. Okay. We'll go ahead and slap that onto you, buddy. You'll be a little bit more defensive-minded, and we'll let this Hellion start doing work.
Generals and poets, fathers and mothers, children. Scores upon scores of our ancestors, blended into horrifying homogeneity.
I don't know if I've heard that Wainer before. That one sounded new.
The loathing whispers.
The way he said children like that, the emotion. R.I.P. to a legend, man. Ooh, hello.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
Damn, dog. We got the buckler, too. Let's go. I'm gonna throw that on you straight away, my friend. That is awesome. And then... I mean, this is pretty good for her, too. I think I'd rather do that, actually. Yeah. And then I can give this to you, buddy. Refill these. Yeah, man. Oh, right, yeah, we have Parrying Patriarch as well. Let's do this. And then we can upgrade Razor's Wit, and we can turn that into a Dodge Plus. That's pretty sick. This might be the best 5 gift subs you've ever gotten. Yeah, this really worked out for everybody, huh? Well, except the person looking for a little Schadenfreude gifting the 5 subs, but they're probably happy with this too, I imagine. Yeah, hit it, dude. More crits, let's go. Good to see, Math. All right. We're all happy. That doesn't make me very happy. Okay, I think we had the right idea with our approach last time. See if we can very quickly clear some corpses, although of course this one is not going to work out as well. Good chance in the blind, but he also might just heal this. This also might turn into an ectoplasmic perfusion, which would be unfortunate. In fact, seems kind of likely here. Nice. Okay, in that case, 4 to 8 there with the blight. The odds are basically the same to kill either of these. I think I'd like to kill one and then purge. So we take the chance on that. Get the purge damage here, which is going to be enough to kill this one, if it lands anyway. Might as well get the buckler on her. That's pretty nice. And then, hiya. Cool. Damn, 7 relics for that. That's pretty awesome. Alright, and now I'm pretty sure he can restore this from a corpse. So we are going to have to mag rain that as a follow-up. Although, yet again, unfortunately, turn order not really looking great here, but... well, no, let's leave that off cooldown, I guess. Very lucky through the dodge again. Got a blight there, too. Excellent.
Methodical appliance of harm.
I'll have to be a withstand, but we do have a chance on the blind from the fade to black at the very least. Here's those at least. All right, and then no revelry here. Just take a little bit of damage. Oh, now we can mag rain, right? Yeah, now we're good. Probably get a little stress healing done at the tail end of this one, too. Of course, now's the time where we definitely would prefer to have the Jester with the stratagem, unfortunately. Oh, I could have... Yeah, I guess I could have done the assault stratagem on the leopard, too. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, well. Beep. Alright, man. I know how to do it. Pretty clean, man. Pretty clean.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
And just getting kind of an absurd amount of relics out of this Catacombs. Up above 100 here. Save the salve for sure. I don't think we need that much of those. Holy cow. What a haul. Looking really good. And I think we're out of here. Damn. That's probably the best Catacombs we've had yet. That was shockingly beneficial. Alright. Time to knock out a Sluice immediately following it, right?
The fire is lit. The table is set.
Oh, shit.
The inn awaits its favorite guest.
Oh, shit. We got the Jinx on the Hellion. Jinx evasive. Oh, boy. That's nice. And the bounty hunter to boot. I knew it!
Rain, fire.
Oh, boy.
Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Fine. I'm not even gonna put a bounty on it, dude. I'll just... y'all deserve this.
Any advantage is a good thing.
Let's see. Raven's Reach doesn't do a lot. Might grab the linseed oil just to have it for the possibility of a general in the future. I think that's a solid idea. And maybe just a couple more laudanum since we have the slots for it anyway. Yeah. Okay. No mastery this time, unfortunately. I do have candles and chocolate, which is good. Probably grab this as well. Alright, let's get these relationships buffed up. Or try. Oh, also, I gotta remember I gotta swap somebody in here. Let's do a fresh pick me as well if you'd like to be chosen for this bounty hunter here. That's a P-I-C-K-M-E in the chat. I think this, unfortunately, despite the fact that she just got the Jinx. Well, no, I should keep her in the, well, if we can get to a hospital with her, actually, that'd be huge, because we can lock in the Jinx and also get rid of wasting disease. So yeah, I better keep her in the party. Which means I think it's probably going to have to be Brandon. And if it's Brandon, I think I keep this off of him. And go like this.
Brooding beneath his cowl.
Oh, it's a kill list. Fuck yeah. Torn Rotator Cuff, unfortunately, but I love a kill list. Not as capable of taking advantage of it in a Sluice, obviously. Completely spaced on the name of that area for a second. But still fun. Oh, true. There's no hospitals in the Sluice, though. Shit, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that would have been a great reason to leave her on the bench. Whoopsie. God damn it. Yeah. Nah, we could alt that for that, but meh. We'll send it. Let's do maybe slightly worse food here, although I guess we don't really have a lot of choices, do we? So might as well give them the good stuff. Okay. Keep the rest of those relationship items. Probably do this. Well, one of them doesn't matter, and one of them already has a disease, so it's probably better suited to the next region. Okay. Let's do a Sluice real fast. Why the hell not? Well, a few good reasons why the hell not, but none of those matter. That was so weird. That came up like it was a credit sequence. I thought I reached a secret ending.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
Even getting greedy on the candle section. Immediate road battle. Immediate skeever? Nah, zombos. Okay. You can probably handle that.
A brilliant conclusion.
Secret ending, everyone dies. Nah, that was last episode.
The slow suffering begins.
The script writers wouldn't get that lazy this early, right?
The enemy weakens and wanes.
That's a harvest. Right? Totally. Oh, right through the dodge plus. Yikes. And let's see here. I think we go ahead and attempt the knockback stun. Pretty fantastic. She's cooked.
Hope to finish this quickly.
Finish this guy off. 5 damage off the Noxious Blast. Sheesh. And with the mark. Scriptwriters getting kind of formulaic recently. They have really enjoyed the arc of
Breakthrough.
making Baer think that he is getting his redemption run, only to throw it right back in his face at the tail end. Which I do feel I'm finally mentally prepared for at the very least, although I would also very much appreciate a change to the formula.
The past is gone. Let it die.
That's a strong start. Yeah, for all the loot we found in the Catacombs, didn't actually come out with any mastery points, so maybe we'll find all those in here. Oh, thank you. Did completely forget the bounty hunter name. Last call for that if you'd like to be selected. Right before we take the Shambler fight. Right before we fight a Shambler here.
Experiment.
Ooh, I thought it was.
And don't stand too close.
Fjord Sword. Ooh, and some pustule salves. Love to see that. Okay. I don't think I need those. This is Fjord Sword here. Rocking the corpse clear, I think. Yeah, for the best. Okay, cool. Refill that real fast, and then, yeah, we'll just actually keep that salve for later, most likely. Love a good pustule salve. Love a full inventory of salves if that could be set up for the end. Always nice to have those fail safes. Getting plenty of laudanum this run too. That's been nice. What a coward! Come on, man. The whole point of you being here is to slaughter swine. Maybe he detected the skeever. Maybe he detected the champion skeever, actually. Shit. Fulgore, I believe. Good dodge. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got a Fulgore here, y'all. Yes, indeed.
Excellent work.
Well, try to get rid of the corpse eater first, and then clear a couple of those dodges off. No dodge for us. A little bit of blight there, too. Yikes. Let's see. How does this look to maybe get Fulgore back into melee range? I'll kill this one at least, and then maybe we can land the blind there. Not too bad. A lot less defensive now with the leper out of the picture, and my god. That's a very helpful miss there, at least.
On to the next.
They were really determined to give her a bad experience this round. Jesus Christ. Do a little bit of stress healing off that. Does not rid us of the blight, sadly, so we'll have to fix that still. And we'll just keep popping these. I did not think that's what I was doing. Whoopsie daisy. That was a mistake. Chubbigans! Good to see you, Chubb. Thanks for showcasing even more terrific emotes. Welcome back into the pile, and thank you for the bear hugs for him. Appreciate it. Alright, let's just get rid of this motherfucker. Him and his goddamn speed. You're kidding me. 3 cripples. All in a row. That is nasty, dude. You got him here at least. Go ahead and pop this one. And we still got a battlefield medicine, I believe, so that's good to go. Boy. Yeah, do not underestimate Fulgore. He will make you pay. Oh, I guess I didn't really need that there, did I? But oh well. Just feels good. Things are cleaner now. Chubbs is just an emote sommelier at this point. Absolutely. I appreciate it. That's no fun. You're kidding. Wow.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Well, I do have stare down at the very least. Jesus Christ, man. This is another reason I guess I'm glad I'm not playing DD1 is to not have to deal with the permanent loss of stats from our death's door triggers here. Hey, Peter. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, ancient boss, nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fix her up a little more there, I guess. Well. Shit. What a waste. Jorad! Thanks for the Prime and welcome back in for 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for the bear hugs. Thanks for using the Bezos bucks. Damn, another 22 relics, dude. Holy shit. This has paid off relic-wise at the very least.
There are rumors these rancorous beasts have some demonic spark of otherworldly intelligence.
Just rumors, those. This is the most cowardly bounty hunter I've ever seen, dude. What the hell? What's your deal, Fjord? Get in there, man. Okay, he's onto something clearly. He's been trying to warn us of the champion enemies. Yeah. Maybe I should start listening to Fjord. He's not built Fjord tough. Ooh, strong +2. Excellent +2. Well, this sucks. Die. I would very much like to start by killing you. Holy fucking shit. And they want to start by killing me. Built Fjord smart. Yes, very true. Huh. Well. I guess it's a damage race. Oh my goodness. Does not want to get blinded either. Well, we'll take the bonus damage here, I think. I don't know how much that position shift helps. She's a little winded here, too. Got to keep in mind. I think the bleed's the better play. We're whittling them down pretty quick. Oh, that's no fun, though. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Damn, alright, there he goes. Death's door. Weakened here, at least. That's just rude. I think we're fine. We have the execution here as well. You'll just have to pass turn heal, most likely. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't think about it. I had a laudanum there, too. That was really dumb. Easily avoided negative pips there. Oh, well. Alright, doing okay, I think. So long as he doesn't apply a Blight Death's Door to the Jester. She was kind enough not to. Not thinking ahead is the theme of the day. Yeah, Sesame Street style. Today's lesson is not acting off of impulse so much. Can you say irrational decision?
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Hey, another mastery point, though. Nice. And the strong box. Damn. Damn, dog. That's pretty sick. Okay. Give me those. Give me the anti-venom, I guess. It's probably not a bad idea. Alright, these extra regions are paying off. Holy shit.
My
behind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
Classic Sluice map check there. One more fight, I guess. Once more, he's desperately attempting to warn us. Alright, not so bad. Not so bad this time. Today's lesson, listen to the professional if he wants to run away. The guy that brought a kill list out, who had clearly every intention of taking on all comers. Yeah, if that guy doesn't want to fight, maybe do give it a little more heed. That is a nasty start, too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, try it.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that's going to have to be a stare down. Given the lack of HP across the board here, especially him. That was lucky. Okay, that's got to be a battlefield medicine here. I think we go ahead and assault stratagem him there, too. Put him in a harvest territory, maybe.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
And that's a great use of some tokens there, fella. Stun chance here is pretty strong. I think I like that. And Howling End, good chance to one-shot. Not too shabby. Gives us the blind opportunity for 15 damage as well. Hell yeah, Jester. Okay. Now we clear the corpse. No munching for you, buddy. Well, just some standard munching, I guess. No super munching. Super munching! Thwack. Okay. Hey, Ron, welcome. Ooh, just in time to ideally check out a new Blueprints VOD from today, I hope. And take care of you. I think this will execute.
A breakthrough.
Nope, he has a ridiculous amount of death armor. Oof. Miss it? Nope.
Steady yourself.
Gets the crit. Son of a bitch. Well, we've got a Revelry or an Adrenaline Rush here. Either way, he's going to tick down no matter what, so we'll just go ahead and take some heals here where we can. I think I just mark him, and then we go for one last hit from her. Excellent. Pretty good shape after that.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
And another 24 relics. Holy shit. Sneaker Standard is pretty fun. I think I'll go ahead and throw that onto the Jester here. Oh, no, I guess I could do that on the Plague Doc to be a little more effective, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's not doing much for her anyway. Get rid of this guy, and that's good to go. Cool. Give you this, give you this, get rid of that, get rid of this probably, yeah. Sweet, dude. Alright, well done, Fjord. Appreciate your attempts to avoid catastrophe. We managed to do it all the same. I believe it does it automatically, Ace. But I'll take the L there. If not, I'm pretty sure we'll get the Ancient Bust back, though.
There are yet places such as this, where a
Yikes.
little light still gathers.
Pretty bad. Negative quirks there, unfortunately. Oh, this is allies behind. You're right. My bad. I misinterpreted that. I thought that was allies ahead. Whoops. Yeah, it's not going to do us any good. We'll just throw this on there for now. Cool. Okay. Where are we headed?
The provinces and cantrevs of our land,
Oh, yeah.
crumbling and undone.
I don't care about avoiding the field hospital for this reward, so we'll just go general here for sure.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Well, I got 200 relics all of a sudden. That's pretty sick.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Let's spend some. Ooh, and a great start there. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, let's see. Let's get you guys boosted up a little bit. We gotta work on a Hellion Jester here, it looks like. That'll fucking do it. Okay. Get the inoculant this time. What else you got here?
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Give them the good stuff with the food here. We get the whiskey flasks, no doubt. Could go thunderclap grenades again. I don't hate that idea. Gotta make sure they get some good food here as well. Oh, shit. Did not mean to do that. Oh, well.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Yeah, I was going to do Razor's Wit so I can get the parrying Patriarch benefit. And I think I like Raucous here, too. I feel like we're going to be doing that more often than I'm suspecting. Alright, we've got everybody into at least neutral here, so let's get them over into friendly territory if we can. A little stress healing, too. Why not? In fact, here, you guys go ahead and grab another one there. Oh, Lazy Eye misses the mark. That's an unfortunate outcome. Got them to friendly now. That's really good. Let's get these two to friendly. Excellent. Getting a lot of +2s. Love to see it. Yeah, everybody into friendly feels like a great place to be right now, man. We'll go ahead and keep that other whiskey flask, I think. Terrific. All right, yeah, looking really good. Let me get the salves. I think that'll do, honestly. We're feeling good here and have enough relics to take advantage of a field hospital really well if we get the opportunity. Got our combat items sorted out. We've got linseed oil flask for the general fight, along with plague grenade, mag rain. We'll probably need to get intimidate. Well, we do already have intimidate, I guess, so that'll pretty much do it. Yeah, I think that's solid. I think that'll work, man. Let's go. Don't have to take on the general here either. Yet again, we are putting ourselves onto a pretty lengthy run, and got options at least.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
The +1s and +2s in chat when someone makes a good joke, is that a reference to the DD relationship system? If it were, it would make way more sense for our purposes, but I'm pretty sure that's a Germa thing. I have no idea what the actual origin of it is, but I do enjoy it as a system.
Brings accurate insight,
After all.
I just started doing it because I liked it. When Baer and I share a bottle of whiskey, we become +2 friendlier. I think it checks out statistically, yeah.
Look to the horizon and lament.
We're not that smart, yeah. But again, that would be logical. Well, looks like I've avoided the lair unintentionally, unless I want to hit it right here, but I don't really want to. Is there another hospital? No. That's a shame. Man, I hate when this happens. What do I value more? I've got some pretty bad negative quirks and enough relics to get rid of them right now. Yeah, I think this hospital's kind of necessary. We've got a lot of stuff that I strongly dislike right now. Soft head injury. Maybe even light sensitive, but I do want to lock in the jinx on her too. Although I feel like evasive might actually be more valuable. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're going left. I was going to say I should check too to see if there's a way that I can make good on my Shambler promise. Not yet. Yeah, we don't have to do this boss, so we can do one next region. That's fine.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Oh, right, yeah, getting rid of wasting disease, too. Absolutely need to prioritize that. That's going to be #1 objective for sure, and then I think it probably goes wasting disease, soft, head injury.
And muscles burn. The body requires attention.
So we'll start with that. And then I think it's worth it to lock in the jinx here. Cool. And I'll get rid of light sensitive too, just to make myself happy.
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
Sweet. Well, that's a lot better. Okay. Boy, nice to... How to use the hospital more. Nice to go to a place and just feel way better afterward.
Regrettable research.
I think misses the mark is less important. That's one of those where on paper you would certainly expect to be able to ignore the effects of it for the most part, but obviously every time that we notice it actually take place, it's going to feel like a mistake.
An academic study full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Let's not do this because we might get rid of evasive.
The Wainwright awaits,
Oh shit.
eager to ply his trade.
That might actually help. I don't think we're going to be able to find another tangle, but maybe this is a librarian team. They could be decent at it if we can just start stacking up enough blight from the Plague Doctor. Probably not ideal, but maybe.
Brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Okay.
Bafflement and vexation.
Seeing the team in its nearer to completed form here. Which I'm very excited by. Not loving the lack of speed, generally speaking, but if there's one thing that we can accept having a lack of, it's probably speed.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I do feel like this harvest is not as effective as I want it to be, and maybe I shouldn't be doing it as much. The Fade to Black is probably going to get a lot more value for us. Hey, there's that Wedding Stone kicking in. Boy, and he is just soaking up those crits. That's crazy.
The slow suffering begins.
Not an issue, dog. Not an issue at all. Give me the mag rain here, yeah. Excellent. 2-turn timer, I believe, on both. Miss it. Or not. Either way, Jinx blind. And can't quite heal there yet. Next turn, I believe, though. Well, I think they're all gonna die before we can even do anything. Heal up. Excellent. Oh, this is... You love a sequence like this. 3 straight DOT death blows.
Of harm.
That is very satisfying. Good enough. Do we have something on the stagecoach that's increasing the loot we get from the fights? Oh, a Sagear doesn't know. I think a Sagear only affects the looted relics, not the relics from the combat rewards. I'm pretty sure. Although, arguably, those could be said to be looted relics too, right? Looted from the corpses of our enemies. Would certainly help explain the abundance of relics so far. Ah, yips on the Hellion, dude. Damn.
Spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
I really don't care about Astroglass Flute. Probably get rid of this. Gonna be tough to justify keeping that almanac for much longer, but... Well, actually, hold on. We might have an almanac situation going on here. ALL. We might snag the other two out of this interaction. Probably worth a shot. Just for the lulz at the very least. Can't spell almanac without lol. Well, you can, but don't worry about that.
A master stroke.
Thank you, Jinx. Don't have the damage to kill it, but Harvest might. Oh, never mind. You're just straight up dead. Sweet. Encore for Magrain. Clear the dodge. Give the leper a shot here. That'll do. See you later. Boy, yeah, that is a DD1 level of control off the first round, man. 3 dead, 1 blinded is outstanding. If you could just go ahead and miss. Thank you. Oh, baby. That feels real nice. 50 damage crit from the Hellion. Sheesh. Now we're talking.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Yeah, that assay gear must be affecting the looted rewards there, too. Or the combat rewards. 3 dead, 1 blinded, the sequel to 4 weddings and a funeral. Strong +2.
Emptied of mind and spirit by some existential shock, the poor devils roam aimlessly amidst the trees.
Ooh, tactical thinker for the jester, pretty solid. And oh my god, it actually happened. Wow. That's cool. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have an almanac run. Just slap all 4 of those in the stagecoach. We'll get the plus 15% plus, or damage and +2 speed for everything. For everyone, forever. Awesome. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Probably don't need that either. And get rid of the candle. Excellent. Poor Pliskin. Yeah, not going to be very effective anymore, but hard to pass that opportunity up. I still think that might be a meme, Daniel. I'm honestly not sure that even works. But I can't not do it now that we have the chance, right? Plus, we're going to be able to go through an entire bonus region that way. Oh, man, especially bad now that we get the medical equipment. That sucks. I think Dazzlers actually might be necessary moving forward here. Let's get rid of the Ichor. Get rid of the bandages. Probably don't need the inoculant. Pouch of Lice, Slime Mold. Yeah, good enough. Probably don't need Book of Body Tales either. Chat decided to restart my confession profile after a year or so not playing and barely made any progress. Tell me why in the first chapter I run into a chirurgeon with practically nothing.
The loathing howls.
I mean, you know what game you're playing. You know that's the rule and not the exception. It's a lesson I'm still trying to learn, but I'll take it in stride, I guess. Loving that we're coming into most of these fights in very good shape, too.
Bravo!
Ooh, yeah, did not notice the torchlight, though. Oof. That's becoming a lot more commonplace, too, is that exact realization.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, I think I'm going to finally start listening to myself. In lieu of the harvest, we'll just go for a little blind up front. I'm going to go ahead and get the buckler going on her with the withstand. Strong start. Right, I do keep forgetting that too. We can't get ambushed on Stygian, but we do obviously allow the enemies to get a lot stronger as a result of this. Plus 40% damage is pretty fucking scary. Okay. Oh, I did want to do stratagem again there too. I keep forgetting.
An unavoidable end.
This is fine too, though. I don't want to do that more anyway. How's this damage look? Pretty solid, but not quite enough for Death's Door, so let's just go ahead and finish this one off too. Perfect. And I like the Intimidate. So far, so good. Huge. Not huge, but I just like saying that whenever things go our way. Oh, that's actually kind of beneficial. Wanted to target y'all anyway. Hey, okay. The control game is looking really promising now.
Malaise, measured and steady.
This one right here, that's the one you want. Let them have it all. These dodge pluses on the Jester now, man. That I love quite a bit. Keep this squishy boy alive. I love my squishy boy. Protect him. Maybe get a little bit more stress healing done, too. Probably a good idea. A little bit more for you. Alright, I think they're done there. Nice. We'll intimidate there again. Actually, you know what? What's better than a weaken? A weaken and death's door. That seems a little more effective to me. That'll do. Another clean fight from this squad. Okay.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
If ever we were going to do that, it would be with this leper, but I like his other stuff a lot more. Yeah, we'll take a couple more fights here in place of the loathing for sure. Definitely don't want to repeat the mistake of last time with that.
Lost and desperate. They need your help.
Mm-hmm. I kind of need them too, honestly. Going out here in the dark, dog. Burn that shit. Day 497 of petitioning that the cannon should be allowed to be set on fire. Ooh, yeah!
A promising development.
Baer is so thrilled with the numbers the Hellion creates. Oh, speaking of big numbers. Ooh, baby! Mag rain that. Nope, just kidding. That's on cooldown. But we do have Purge. Get through the block plus there. Oh, hey! Alright! Damn, dude. This is going to be a healing fight for sure.
Timed. Misdirected.
Love this. I might as well get the guard on him, too. Booyakasha. Oh, I think that was a pacifism trigger, wasn't it? Yeah, damn it. Blind again? Excellent. Oh, yeah, rare to be in this good a shape for this fight. Holy cow. That's her misses the mark, I think, right? Oh, the block.
Well done.
Take a stress heal off that, though, for sure. Another blind chance. Give me a crit here, pal. Ooh. Still half its HP. That's acceptable. I do probably want to try to sneak in a Solemnity at the end of this one, though. Or not. Or maybe. Maybe I do. Oh, dude. This cannon's having a bad day.
Compassion. Quiet the howling mind.
There you go. You get the Solemnity and you get to finish it. Have your cake and smash it into the enemy's face, too. Bravo.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
You don't need that. Keep piling on those relics, though, man. Back up to 70 again. Holy cow. Especially after spending all those in the hospital. That's kind of insane. Love being wealthy, dude. That's a say gear for you. I think I can go ahead and do without the slime mold at this point.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
I certainly won't. That's a little better. Yeah, plus 10% much easier to stomach than plus 40. Alright, y'all. One more time. Oh, easy. Easy mode.
Steady yourself.
Get the guard going in the back. We're right as rain. The more that I see this dodge plus off the start, man, the more I think that evasive actually might have been the better upgrade early. Or sorry, not the upgrade, the lock-in choice over Jinx. Obviously, the combined effect is ideal, but if I do have to pick one, I think maybe there's an argument for that evasive. I mean, I could withstand. I could also just murder this guy, and that feels pretty fun. Ooh, mag rain too, excellent. 2 down. You're gonna hit him anyway. You just piss him off too much. Or the inverse, I guess. One more big swing. Man, I have really missed having frontline damage like this, dude. Both of these being able to deal 20 or 30 plus is very satisfying.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
All right, one more there. Could very well just be a Solemnity follow-up. Gorgeous. Mm-hmm. DOT's got him. Hell yeah. Boy, yeah. I will never say it aloud, but this would be a time where someone with less experience having this thrown back in their face might say something along the lines of, "We're in the clear. We've got this. Nothing could stand in our way now. This team is the God Squad. Every fight's been incredibly simple," etc., etc. You know, like, I obviously wouldn't, having gone through what I've gone through, I would never say those things. Not me. Right. Here we go. Okay, okay. Thanks for the crit. Go ahead and just send one back your way, buddy. With a little bit of a hi-ya. That is an ordained big boy, unfortunately.
Lethality writ large.
But it does look like we should be able to stop the steal. And then just silence for the next 15 to 20 seconds. Oh, don't do it. Oh, God. Oh, God. That regen's going to be annoying, though, isn't it? Let's just kill you. Let's not. There you go. That's more like it. Get a little Jinx combo in there. I think this is still a worship, unfortunately, but I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, it's just going to be turn order, I guess. Oh, good. Okay, and then the burn's not quite there either, though, but, shit. Damn taunt. I do have Intimidate, I guess, but it's got a block plus, too, so it might not work.
Is no time to falter.
So maybe we just try to kill you instead. Although with all that death armor, take a chance. Son of a bitch. Do I have Encore back? Nope. God damn it. Oh man, that's obnoxious. Baer optimal into a worship, it looks like. Oh, hold on. Hell yeah. Oh, mag rain's gotta land. Thank goodness. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Hooray! Hooray for not being punished again. Love to see it.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Are you sure you don't want cruel intent? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm alright.
The loathing whispers.
There's a little panic in your voice there, buddy. If there's not panic in my voice, we should be concerned about that. We should be concerned about complacency. Okay, man. Obviously, we're back into the boss is necessary territory. I'm excited to rock my almanac situation here. Let's see how it goes. I have to use some of these bonus in items just to clear out some inventory space, too.
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
Still have evasive, I think, dude. Holy cow. That's very fortunate. Alright, got him fed.
Consider your position.
Oh,
Plan accordingly.
oh, that's a fun one. I hadn't even thought about that. Let's do that.
The shrouded coast, isolated, and drowning in amphibious degeneracy.
The Almanac.
Repaired and refurbished.
Yeah.
Ready for the leagues ahead.
All right, don't need that. Probably don't need that anymore. I am sad we're not going to use a Sagier anymore, but I guess I don't need to keep it.
Conventional.
Big pig!
But fairly priced.
Oh, the Merchant's Guild seal? Probably not worth it at this point, I'd say. Yeah, let's not worry about that. That's a big find with a big pig, though. Ooh, damn! We're doing really well with the relationships now. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit, that's awesome. And we'll go with you two here with that one. Excellent. Bring them back to max affinity. Fuck yes. Poetry. Might as well use that. Let's get you capped out. Excellent. Yeah, we'll try one more of these here, actually. See what this does. Beautiful. Wow. Thank you, Provisioner. I think we're even one away on the leper, too. Yeah. Holy shit. That went well. All right. Mastery time.
The means of mastery.
Everybody love everybody. Absolutely. We'll take the Battlefield Medicine upgrade. That's always a safety play. Encore's good, too. And probably Adrenaline Rush to be safe. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, the linseed oil flask is no longer all that helpful, so we can probably just dump those. But we do have inventory space, so we don't have to do that yet. Let's get more salves. No, we got pustule salves. I think we're okay. I'm going to get one more just to cap those all out. And I think that'll do. Oh, we have ceremonial drum. Nice.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
That's a pretty strong move resist, actually, from the leper here, too. That works really well. And, yeah, I think that'll do. Bleed resist would be nice, too, although we have hemophobic, unfortunately, but thankfully it doesn't impact him. Okay. I guess we don't need that anymore, either. Alright, so yeah, I guess Pliskin isn't really doing much anymore, is it?
Mindfulness,
Oh, well.
as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Just in time for another stretch break here. I think we're ready to head to the Shroud, man. Let's do it. Feel free to join for a stretch break if you like. One hopeful, I'll take it.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Yeah, can't expect too much with the Stygian Blaze effect here. Even with max affinities. Gotta get a little lucky.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
All right. Gotta hit the lair, dude. Let's do it. That is gonna be at the tail end of this one. Inaccessible from any route. Okay. Well, do we want to hit the hospital again? I don't have a ton of relics, I guess. What would I want to do? I have hemophobic, slow-handed. That's really all I care about, so yeah, we don't necessarily need to go that way. I think I'd rather go... Well, I think I want to try to keep the armor here if I can. Which is going to mean we're heading straight. So let's do that. And go through any opportunity we have to potentially avoid it, although of course there is still the chance on these roads. Alright, I'm all about getting some easy fights to finish this one off. I am still contractually obligated to go after a Shambler if I see the chance, although I didn't actually check for that here, did I? See ya! I love that into a Fade to Black, too. That's been very nice. Especially with the damage the Jester's been putting out. Ooh, love that vulnerable off of the off of the jinx there. Oh, baby. Jesus Christ, this team is absolutely clicking now. Come on, dodge, 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 dodge. Yes!
Welcome back.
Mr. Pony. Thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back in. Bear hugs, please. Execution! What a goddamn slaughter, man.
In our path.
Thanks for the bear hugs for Mr. Pony and the 10 months. Welcome back in. Appreciate the support. Man. That is reassuring, no doubt. We still do have the chance here at not losing the armor in a particular route. I think we'll have to go through the Chirurgeon. I definitely am not interested in fighting the Chirurgeon. But apparently this group is interested in fighting everything. Oh, hey, Admiral. How you feeling today? A little sick, a little under the weather, a little blighted, perhaps? Oh, that's ugly. Oh, boy. Okay, okay. I think we do this to clear and then go for the blind again. Ideal. Should have brought Fjord along. Yeah, he's been trying to keep us abreast of this stuff. Ooh, I just realized I have this out of position. Whoopsie. That's not good. I may have to get a little more aggressive with the Plague Doctor this time, although I guess I do have Assault Stratagem as well. That'd be able to fix it. Great use of this thing, huh? Okay.
Malaise, measured and
I
steady.
think it makes a lot of sense to get numbers here if we can, and let's just keep whittling him down.
Done.
With the massive damage output from the Jester, dude. God damn. I like the guard there as well. We get to withstand up. Man, even in the fights that are going for longer than 2 rounds, I'm still feeling incredibly comfortable here, and that is very nice. Hey, good to have you, Cal. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Sure. Whatever you like. Whatever makes you feel the most accomplished here, pal. You do what you gotta do. Mr. Pony instantly popping him onto the onto the pile. There you go, Ferocious Cal. Some bear hugs and bear gifts for him, please. Welcome in.
Only
Appreciate it.
upon each other.
And yeah, one more death armor there. Getting very close, Blue, yeah. Just these last couple of Stygian runs. And ideally, we are on our way to one of those W's right now, in fact. So far, so good. That's a mag rain for sure.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I think this guy likes to be in the back ranks, but I don't think it really prohibits too many of his options. Either way, see you later. He's a little low, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Greater threats await those who dare.
No need for clasp knife. What does the Jester actually have for trinkets right now?
Whispers.
Patriarch and Sharpness Charm. Clasp knife actually might have been better, although that almost certainly would have resulted in even more harvests that aren't really doing a lot for me.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
I guess I kind of do. Second Admiral. And we might have the means to take this guy out.
Measure out your violence
Ooh, but that's
and apply it judiciously.
gonna change my tune. Yeah, that's gonna mean we need to heal him a little bit more early. Does this mean Chris Barassa has to get a surgery to look like you now? I believe that was the established reward, yeah. So hopefully he's getting on that. Alright, we can guard here happily. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna hit the Solemnity. Keep it nice and comfortable. You are the animatronic you. Ideally, the real me. The bear that operates things in the background. I think that would be best for everybody. Full resist that time, yikes. He says, no thank you. Oh! That's bullshit. That's a special new kind of bullshit. Hate that. Alright, let's get numbers again. Yeah, I was not aware that was an option. That's pretty shitty.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
There, we got the bleed there. Start a little up front. Nice stress heal. They grow up so fast. +2. Oh, yikes. Okay, man. Wow. Oh, boy. Let's see what we can do about that, I guess. That's gonna hurt. Owie. Alright, not too bad of a shuffle, at least. Very manageable situation here. Probably gonna need that. Good stuff. Still got a crit there, unfortunately. Prepare to board. It's the bleed on hit. Yucky. Maybe we can get him down quick enough here. Howling in. Oh, he's got a block now. Shit. Oh, man.
This is no time to falter.
We're gonna need to withstand one more time, most likely here. Did land the bleed, or the blind there at least. And here comes the fog and the speed token. Right, I'd forgotten. That was a very lucky blind at least. Agreeing to make the harvest a little more effective and even less burn here. Sheesh. Come on now. Got one more Solemnity at least. Probably gonna need the adrenaline rush on her here too. Yeah, well, I mean, we need to execute this guy. So maybe just go for that, although I'm pretty sure she needs this. This is certainly a harvest situation. Maybe do that, actually, although he's almost certainly going to Solemnity. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we do that.
A master stroke.
Excellent. Okay, nearly back to full here. We got the Solemnity ready to rock. I think I go ahead and guard again, actually, just to be safe, and then turn order's looking good here. Not like he can miss the harvest, so that's all set. Okay.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gain.
A little scary again, but not too bad this time. Well done, team.
The fiend's strength
A
dwindles.
little more there and in the clear. Excellent. This is giving me a lot of confidence about this levy fight.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Especially because we got some pretty good combat items for it, too. Well, we are a ways away from that still, sadly. Yeah, I think we got to go Chirurgeon here to give us the best chance of keeping the armor. Very much not interested in fighting that, so hopefully they'll cooperate. $43 relics. I think I do want to spend them here. I guess Hemophobic isn't actually all that bad, come to think of it. Slow-handed I should get rid of. Everything else is kind of negligible. Yeah, I think I'm good, honestly. No, I don't think it's really worth it to spend the relics to heal there either. Especially because we got a couple of safe routes coming up this way. I do wonder, maybe I want to go cash instead, but I think the watchtower is a little more valuable, even though ooh, we are destroying the wheels that way, and that might be a problem. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a problem later. Yeah, actually, you know what? I agree with you guys. Let's do this. I'd much rather go for the road fights than pretty much anything else here. Alright. go again. Yet another champion enemy here. That's kind of crazy.
Cooperation is the key.
Definitely get rid of homophobic. Yeah, I'd certainly hope so. Especially in June, right. Alright, well, he's dead. Cool. Damn, y'all. I got pissed off from that last fight. So we're supposed to annihilate everything without issue? I'm not sure what this whole difficult combat situation was. That's not us. Okay, how you feeling about a chop there, buddy? Let's also do this. 9 to 21. So you're saying there's a chance. That's what that meant. Give me the blight there.
A brilliant conclusion.
That's pretty much him toast. I do tend to ignore this lady while she's got the tokens, and that is absolutely not how I should be treating that. Let me get an encore in here. I think we just go ahead and chop that guy up front. That's looking like a tasty one-shot to me.
They falter, so press your advance.
Alright, do your thing, I guess. I'll take a swing through the dodge plus there. Excellent. And she's pretty much cooked. Alright, man. Goddamn. Go team, go. Maybe even get the leopard down to 0 stress again. Man, quick 3-rounder there. Again, another place where a Baer of lesser experience might feel inclined to gloat a little bit. But not this one. Not today. Let's see. Yep, we're heading straight through the hospital here into Chirurgeon. Uh-huh.
Amidst the spoils,
Ooh! Hello. Now that's some helpful stuff. Holy shit, dude. Get the death cap spores in there, no doubt. And let's go with... Oh, a bear trap, actually. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea against Levy. Okay, we want... Oh, I didn't even think about going Watchtower here, actually. Yeah, that's a much better idea. Although... Oh, we'd have to... No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, we gotta go to Chirurgeon table. Okay, so we gotta go straight. That works. Boots on Jester to update the one trinket. Yeah, Parrying Patriarch really is falling off here, but... At least he is still getting some kind of value out of it. Boy, this is gonna be, I think, capped out Loathing, which is... Man, I might actually have to take this fight just to drop the Loathing one more rank. Because that is looking kind of concerning now. Yeah, I still don't really care about any of these negative quirks, so we're probably good to go there. I do really like grabbing Nightshade Concoction, actually. Yeah. Let's do one of each for the Hellion Leper there.
Remedies. The science of hope.
We'd have to risk it for one roadway. Which is probably worth it. I think I'd much rather do that than actually fight the Chirurgeon here. So that'll probably be the approach. I think that's worth the risk. I also don't think I need the linseed oil anymore. Alright, I mean, we'll see what they do, I guess. It's kind of ultimately up to them. Jester, the hero of the day. But it's black as coal in here. Agreed. Let's not deal with it. Alright, we're through the middle here.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
That actually is helpful. If we can take this fight, we can reduce Loathing that way, and then we don't have to worry about it.
The fisherfolk of the coastal provinces resorted to a debased worship of the sea.
Yeah, I should definitely do that if I get the chance here. I am optimistic that we're going to be able to keep the armor through to the lair, though. That's nice. But of course, there is still one roadway that could ruin that. Yeah, I definitely need to take this fight. Can't be riding out on 3 Loathing, man. Okay, that's not a terrible shuffle. And we can also just assault stratagem that immediately. Light going in the back, and then we might just be able to kill her pretty quick here, too. Especially if she doesn't go for her tokens. That's pretty helpful. Hey, Mordecai. Alright, so she's basically dead. I think we howling in this to get the leper back in position, then we probably just hit him with a withstand at that point.
This is no time to falter.
Oh, I think you're thinking about or you're talking about the Minecraft server from last week, Mordecai, right? Yeah. We had a really good time with that, actually. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed seeing everybody's builds in the Hyperblock server from Apollo. Yeah, Assault Stratagem is... I kind of underestimated how valuable that would be as a starting combat item. That has been exceptionally helpful. It's confirming for me that that is indeed one of the better combat items in the game.
On to the next.
Nah, yeah, I didn't want to be late for my buddies last week. I didn't want to keep them waiting.
Stupendous.
Which we ended up working out because that run just got thrown in the dumpster anyway, so... Not a big loss. Okie dokie. Corpse out of here. That's just kind of felt like good practice to start applying. Is let's just not let corpses hang around either. Let's rid the enemy side of anything that might be even remotely concerning. Not a problem. Probably got an indiscriminate science to throw his way there, actually. Oh, that was a waste of a strength token. Whoops. Oh, well, I guess it's going to weaken him. Yeah, we got that, right? Nice. Full heal. Let's go. No blind that time, but I think we're on death's door anyway. Absolutely. Man, I think we actually just kind of turn this into a healing fight again. This team is completely stacked. I think we even sneak in a heal at the end for her, too. Not quite. All right. I think she's right off the threshold.
The enemy weakens and wins.
Either way, though, crit for the win. 0 stress. Another pip. Loathing cleared. Let's go.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
And another 16 relics, which is kind of crazy. Been very kind with those. Still got quite a bit more combat in this region, but feeling pretty good now. I mean, they could throw the collector at me.
Stumbling and grasping. Shadows of what they once were.
I teed it up and it gave me 4 zombies. That doesn't feel like I'm safe. That feels like it's in on the joke.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And it's trying to be like, oh, we could throw the collector your way, couldn't we? That certainly is an option we have. Very interesting. Oh, you got a crit there too, huh? Okay, okay. Oh, that's true. We don't actually have a trophy, yeah, which is working to our advantage and is yet another kind of good decision that we've made up to this point. Oh my god. Look at this guy going crit crazy, huh?
A simple solution.
Man, that's unfortunate turn order. Not really all that bad, though, I guess. Also puts us into harvest territory, which is convenient. Alright, just gotta heal again. Do 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 do. All good, brother.
A righteous action.
Bye bye. Yeah, the hastened zombies. That makes sense.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Unpleasant to a mild extent, Wayne. Let's not exaggerate things too much. I'm already the bear who cried wolf for the most part. The bear who cried Leviathan.
The guttural prayers of the fisherfolk must be silenced.
Guess we're doing it. Guess we're gonna be the ones to silence them. Hey, Leo. Is that a third admiral? Nah, that's just a normal captain. Okay. Yeah, torchlight getting pretty low again, as is our want. As per usual. Alright, he's done. Nothing that time. Definitely withstanding here. Ooh, please miss that crit for me, buddy. Thank you. Evasive yet again. Showing its value, dog. Got the whole damn Navy after us. It really does feel like that, doesn't it? Miss it. Woo, boy. Keep those blinds coming, huh? I'm doing some work. Excellent. Just whiff that for me, buddy, again. Yep, thank you. Much appreciated. Get a little more blind on you. Sorry, bleed. Apologies. And keep the taunt up front. Let's go, dude. 6 there. We got another dodge plus along with some giant bleed. Yet another crit from this group. Holy cow, that thing's nearly dead too. Make it actually dead. Jesus Christ. Go team, go. Got the chop for Death's Armor, or Death's Door as well. Miss it? Oh yeah, you weren't gonna miss it, were you? Stress heal maybe, though? Baer, if you had to meet one of the heroes, who would it be and why? I want to meet Flagellant / Abomination. Just because I want to witness them in person. Barring them, maybe like have a drink with the man-at-arms or something. I don't know. You can tell me some war stories. Alright, I think we're still good on our combat items, so we're heading lair here for sure. Don't need these anymore. Probably don't need that so much. I'm thinking we are going to go fully into salves for the final fight as well. And this is a road battle, which is absolutely ideal preceding the lair here. Vestal, no questions, please. I ain't got none for you.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
You go live your best life. That's that annoying asshole down. Priority number 1 complete. Ooh, the stun there, huh? We did blind her at least, and we can get the guard up again. And that's a tasty one-shot. 20 to 45 on the chop is absurd. What a ridiculous range of damage. Alright, harvesting again, buddy. Hard not to justify it in this situation. Man-at-arms for me, also no questions. Well, I wouldn't have had any up until you phrased it that way. I take the drinking idea, but make it the grave robber. She does seem like she'd know how to have a fun couple of drinks, for sure. I do feel like I'd get, like, a dart in my ass by the end of the night, though. But that's probably a small price to pay.
A petty hindrance.
Didn't she literally poison her husband's drink, though? Yeah, which means you're safe so long as you're not her husband. Which, as far as I'm aware, there's 0 of those in existence at this point, so should be in the clear. Her abusive husband also is a very important point on that one.
Foul winds and foul tidings.
All right.
No doubt the source is within.
Here we go, man. Let's go kill Leviathan.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting.
Ooh, there's a fun question. Who's winning a Darkest Dungeon drinking contest? Because I think Grave Robber's a top contender for sure, but I do wonder if either Man-at-Arms or maybe even Leper might have a say in that. I feel like Abomination or Flagellant might be like cheating there, because I don't know how much of it is actually staying in their body. Hellion actually would win. Probably has a good chance at it too. Yeah, I feel like it'd be a close competition, man. Great minds, Carl. Thank you. The Hellion literally has a skill that does it. So does the Grave Robber, though, to be fair. That's a fair point, though. I mean, the Hellion calls the entire party to drink with her.
Agony by accumulation.
Maybe Leper has surprisingly bad performance. The Leper's like a super lightweight.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
He's like me. He has 2 Mike's Hard Lemonades and he's on the floor. That's one of my earliest memories with Mathis Games. Michael Martin. PAX 2014, I want to say it was. He invited me to stay at his place during the convention.
Bravo!
And I hadn't had any drinks in a while, and we had a couple, and I literally had a couple of Mike's Hard Lemonades, and was lying on the ground giggling like a schoolgirl.
But deadly all the same.
It was a pretty fun night. That was with Red Panda Gamer, too, man. The OG. Shout out RPG, who basically launched my YouTube career for me.
A little help impeccably timed.
Hellion gets winded when she drinks. The Grave Robber gets sped up. Case closed. Ooh, that is a very strong argument. I think you might have something there. We're not considering the Crusader. That's a strong point there too, Math. I'm sure Crusaders had quite a bit of communal wine in his days. Hey, thanks for the curiosity, Pancakes. I have a new song that I have been putting off releasing for a few weeks now, mostly for art reasons, but will be out any day now. I am also still working on album number 3, which I think is still safe to project for a 2026 release at some point. Still enjoying the music stuff for sure, though. Been very inspired by the new Aesop Rock album. Anybody else out there spinning some Black Hole Superette? I've been jamming to that one, man. I'm too cold. I'm too cold. My temperature is just too low.
The slow suffering begins.
He's got a song about getting some fish for his girlfriend when she moved in, and the tank ending up being full of snails after a few weeks. The kind of thing that only Aesop Rock could turn into a baller as hell rap song. The one true goat.
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you rearranging us. Spirit World Field Guide still living rent-free alongside the Impossible Kid. I'm still jamming the Impossible Kid regularly. Like, that album I have not finished listening to yet. And that's like 4 albums ago now. It's crazy. This is becoming concerning, by the way. Let's not ignore the potential complications here. This team came to play. They got offended by me fully ignoring the combat in favor of hypothetical drinking contests and Aesop Rock glazing.
Bafflement and vexation.
Yeah, it doesn't really help, I guess. Nor does that, but that sure does. And we got you fixed up, buddy. Okay, we're doing good.
Calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
We need a solemnity at the end, but we're going to do that anyway. Just now realizing this was yet another champion enemy, too, with the Hole Keeper. I guess we do this so we can get the assault stratagem on her. Oh, that's a really inconvenient bleed, though. That sucks. I guess we're doing that. And don't have the taunt, so we'll just have to try there. I don't think we're going to have battlefield medicine here either. Yeah, shit. Well, we can clear the corpse, I guess. That's going to make it a lot less likely, I think, that he targets the back rank. And I have another withstand, I guess, so I might as well do that. Especially to put him in Solemnity heal territory, maybe. Try a little more there. I think that might just barely do it. Revelry, sure. Get her down to 2 stress is probably worth it. Ah, not quite. Okay. That's fine. We'll weaken him at least. And sure. Imagine death shows up, my 50-50 luck will summon her. That would be impressive given the absence of a flagellant here. But I don't want to rule it out either. Here it comes. Oh, right. Yeah, no, doubt. I almost forgot. I did forget. All right, here we go. A little bear luck, maybe. We might need a little tiny bit of bear luck here. And I love the Plague Doctor being at 9 HP to start this off. We're going to get rid of some death armor at the very least. That's a pretty strong start there, too. And then we can get rid of that in favor of the dodge-free bleed chance. Nice. We got a pretty good blight chance there. Absolutely got a pretty good blight chance there. I think I want to keep Assault Stratagem off of cooldown as well, because I might actually need that. That's ideal. Getting a big crit chop here. We'll go ahead and buckler there as well. That's pretty solid. Oh, I wonder if I can buckler my way into guaranteeing the leper gets dragged down. I don't know if I've tested the guard for that yet. I probably should. Let's keep blighting here, I think.
A brilliant conclusion.
Man, I think we've crit everything so far. That's kind of nuts. Also, can I just crit this and kill it? I think I can. I can do this first. Holy shit, dude. We might just be fully stacked for this fight. Yep, bye. Don't have to worry about the drag down if the hand dies immediately. Jesus Christ. Resist the disease there, too. That's awesome. Might as well try this. No luck. Okay, still bleeding, though. You got a 3rd crit, buddy? Ah, that's pretty good chop damage, though. This is going well. Yet another crit for the leper. Jesus Christ. Another blight in there. Unlucky on the dodge plus that time, but the jinx does give us a vulnerable at least, which probably doesn't really matter, but I'll take it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, bye. I guess. I guess we win. Just take some healing opportunities? Okay, see ya. Oh no, he gets to sneak in a quick little claw. Which actually might just give us another healing chance. Oh, that's rude. That's pretty fucked up, dude. Alright, well. Fine. We'll let that do it, I guess. He had to say, he had to wave bye-bye, yeah, sure.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. That's not what I wanted. Although I guess that might actually be pretty good. I don't think the Focus Fault bleeds, so that might be a pretty good one, it turns out. Also, we can finally improve the Jester's trinket situation here with the card Bodkin, maybe. I don't think I care about textbook or bouncer's belts. Might as well throw those in there. Let's get you with these. Don't need Patriarch anymore. Don't need Fisherman's Line. Don't need Tracker's Map. Don't need a candle. Don't need incense. Don't need bread. And I guess I could get rid of stimulants. It doesn't feel great. I probably want to use this spore grenade on the Exemplar fight coming up too. Damn, dude, we're like almost done. Okay, well, there's these stimulants I tried to throw away. Losing the armor now, not having to deal with a repair battle, might even not have to deal with this fight. Don't have any loathing to worry about, obviously. Great point, actually, Plump. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. In fact, here, let's do this. Well, let's just do the Dark Impulse, actually. That's probably fine. Yeah, I guess I gotta get rid of some other things here, too, don't I? Maybe just the Impermeable Poultice, I guess. We want to go like that, and then like that, and then like this. Sure. Yo, Malf! Malf Raiders, thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome, everybody. We're just ideally wrapping up what is going to represent 44 of 45 vitrine victories here in Darkest Dungeon 2. Birthday, boy! Happy birthday, Malfy! Can we get some... What is the best birthday emote? I'm gonna say it's Baer Pride. Can we get some Baer Pride for Malfy for a happy birthday, Malf? Just draw some kind of correlation there. You figure it out. I don't want to think about it. Just one that looks like fun. Oh, it's a June birthday. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That works. Okay. Yet another admiral, dude. Legitimately the entire Navy out here after us today.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
The guard on her again, no doubt. Buckler and Stratagem have both been insanely valuable as combat items for this run. The entire chain of command is going to be decimated after this. I mean, I really did think we were cutting the head off the snake, but apparently it's a Hydra.
Writ large.
Fuck it. Might as well use them. Let me try to get a heal on her at the end of this one, too, if we can. She's been too low for a while. Mm-hmm. Spread it all around, baby. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Yeah, let me fix you up a little bit. And then let me try to get a blind up front. Clean. Crisp. Quality. Holy shit, dude.
Deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Yet again. Absolute stomping. Send it.
The loathing whispers.
We do like the numbers. We like the big numbers and how they make me feel. Bigger number, better bear. Let that coach take the hit. That's Exemplar time, man.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
Yeah, no, I am maintaining my negative outlook overall, essentially. I am remaining certain that the worst is yet to come. And here it is, the worst.
Push this half-made horror back into the void.
I was a little worried about that exact start. Okay, let's see. First of all, Assault Stratagem, get her back in position there, and we'll go for the Blight on both. Not going to be able to get this guy into a position. Oh my god, what the fuck? Don't. No. Please? Please don't. Not like that.
Well done.
Thank Christ. Oh, man. Kind of felt like that was how they were going to do it. Well, that is very clearly both a guard and a taunt. And a battlefield medicine. We're going all in on the Jester right now. Not flesh weaving, that's good to see. The amount of blight we have back there does make me think we might be able to kill this before the sacrifice as well. These blights are not going our way, though. Stimulants could be held on to still, I think, especially with the block in play.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I like that a lot. Holy shit, okay. It solves his stress situation for now, at least. Let's start maybe trying to blind him. If I intimidate this, that's not really going to matter, I guess. Oh, I can encore for another plague grenade. I don't think it's off cooldown yet, though. I think this blind attempt is a little more impactful anyway. I want to intimidate regardless because I want to make sure that he's got the taunt up against the Exemplar, but pretty sure he's going to sacrifice this thing now. Oh. Oh, wow. Big. Okay. Enough blight here does kill it.
A slow dissection.
Don't you dare. Okay.
Unavoidable end.
I thought we were going to hit the Pillar of Sacrifice right before it popped.
A steady subtraction.
That was a stress heal for 5. Yeah, it's a pretty outstanding interaction there for Hopeful. One of the better ones you can get from the relationships. Okay, and then we're still intimidating here. This one from very bad to very good. Yes, because we stayed on our guard. And also got pretty damn lucky with the Death's Door check off the Jester. We're staying ready here. Very nearly through this one. Let's go ahead and stimulants this. Basically does the job. Fuck yes. Fully taunted up front.
Bravo.
Through all the death armor, that'll fucking do it. Okay. Okay.
A calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
And a drinking party at the end for fun. Celebration.
Resistance will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Hell yeah, dude. Might be a better Dark Impulse trinket, but I don't think I care. Alright.
The loathing abates.
There we go, man.
Haggard, tired-eyed, all are welcome here.
This is the kind of shape we dream of being in at this stage. Hope it's enough. Let's get these buffs going now. Lots of resources at the end here, too.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
We managed to actually keep both Evasive and the Jinx on the Hellion, too.
The inevitable end of your journey awaits you once again.
Alright, we'll keep the Almanac in play here. Off to the mountain.
The warmth of better days gone now.
Nice.
Entombed in ice.
Songbook of Touching Dirges is an excellent find. I like the Songbook of Rousing Tunes along with that. Sharpness Charm and Greater Hail Draft here, which I'll absolutely take Sharpness Charm. Here on the Jester, looking pretty damn good, man. Alright, get rid of that garbage. And then I believe our final combat items are indeed going to be the salves. We'll throw this onto you, buddy. I think we got the apples and cheese for everyone. Let's do this. Oh. Whoops. I didn't realize we didn't actually need anything. Alright, sick. Well, in that case, there we go. Fully stress healed. Massive bonus speed for the team as well. Book of Creative Insults up front. Ceremonial Drum, because why not? We got ourselves a knotted tug rope there. More of that, more of this. Actually, you are already capped out, are you not? So that means we want to go ahead and give this to you. Speed bonus there as well. Insane.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Ooh, we have a lot of ways to remove some negative quirks here as well. Let's see if there's anything I'd like to get rid of. Nothing they have is all that bad. I guess Boisterous and Selfish, maybe. Especially because, besides Unyielding, I don't think I care that much about his things either. Yeah, let's try a couple of these on Jester. Maybe not a ton. Let's just do 2. Roll the dice on this. All right. Boisterous, and then selfish. Actually, I think I would like to get rid of. Let's do that. Okay, cool. No need for relationship stuff of any kind. I like the poultice again on the Plague Doctor. Let's get the Holy Beads this time, which is wild to be able to make that purchase. Greater Hail Draft is probably better than Unwavering Standard. Yeah. Although also arguably better than Bodkin. Oh, also we need food, right? Yeah, I forgot the food on the Plague Dock.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Okay. Mastery, we're running out of options at this point. I guess Wicked Hack is fine. And he might want Ruin here. I think we will go Ruin instead of Purge. And then we are basically fully mastered. Holy shit. Intimidate doesn't really matter either. But I guess we'll take it. Alright. What else can we do here? We can take the Clotting Poultice. It's not going to do a ton. I guess I'll add that to the Hellion. That's fine.
Learn a little and begin again.
Okay. Still good there. And just final combat items, I guess. Go with some more stimulants, sure. And laudanum, sure. Why not? And then everything else is just extra, so we'll just go Blasphemous Idol here. Cool. Cool, man. Okay, get you this, get you this. You are going to rock the... Well, no, we'll give you the stimulants here, and then I guess we can use the Pouch of Light, and we'll use the smoke bombs. Remind me again, chat, I always forget, is the Chapter 3 end region 1 fight or 2? I think we're good on trinkets, honestly. We'll probably just roll with this. There's 2 fights. Okay, so we'll have these ones for the second fight. It's that time again, y'all. Let's do it. Baer roll to victory. This team is doing insanely well so far. No reason not to feel pretty good about our chances here. Dodge plus off Noxious Blast and Chop is pretty awesome. Here we go! Which of all the end bosses do you think is the hardest? They're all pretty tough, man.
Temple of failure and regret.
They're all pretty... honestly, the answer, unironically, is whichever one I fought last. It's just... They all suck. They all suck in their own unique, fun ways. Alright, man. Here we go. Chapter 3. Finally reaching the end again. Hey, double strength token. Nice. Not ordained in the back either. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's one of the big drawbacks of playing on Stygian Blaze, Ebony, is your chance for positive relationships pretty much goes out the window. Even with that full max affinity like we had. Yeah, I think we blind here. Because it's a pretty strong shot up front anyway. A5s. Yeah, they're pretty dark dungeons today. We're handling it well, though. So far, so good. Max damage. Let's go, Leper. Ooh, yeah. Jinx vulnerable, too. Okay. Double dodge that time. Full stress resist. Holy shit. Mag Rain to clear a taunt, too. And we can do this.
A slow
dissection. An unavoidable
Don't
end.
quite have the DOT there, sadly. I think I like Encore for the Plague Grenade, actually. Oh, right. God damn it. Yeah, she's going to have to do that. That's still pretty good, though. It's going to be at least a tick through the death armor on her, and then... You know what? Yeah, Stimulus for the Howling End seems pretty effective here. Yeah, I like dealing 50 damage. That feels pretty good. That's not bad at all. And a 6 damage Intimidate is absurd. Holy shit, this team is stacked. Oh, she did get the death armor back, though, unfortunately. Miss it. Oh, that's cool. We just gotta kill all 3 at the same time. Not a big deal. Not too bad. And 1. And a 2. A 3.
Persistence will overcome
3.
even
Takes
the
3 licks
greatest
to
of
get to the
threats.
center of the darkest dungeon enemy composition. Okay, get rid of that garbage. We'll throw the glimmers onto you just to be able to make sure we get that boosted up, and then we'll keep the laudanum just in case. These are our 4 final combat items, I guess, although actually, come to think of it, I guess this is more, yeah, this is way more valuable than Assault Stratagem, so I think we even say goodbye to Assault Stratagem. Fun times, but no longer necessary. Yep, full HP, 0 stress. Definitely how we're looking to finish off this last fight as well, if we can manage. Big strength up front again. Alright, glimmers first. I think we Plague Grenade to begin with, although, nah. A little burn going up front, I guess. Don't want to do that, don't want to do that either, unfortunately. So yeah, her starting action not as effective this time. That double bleed a lot of fun, though, and there's the smoke bombs coming into play. Let's get some blind up front, too. Nobody gets to do anything, is what I decided. And my god. Fuck me. Oh, boy. Miss it. Nope. Not that one. That ain't gonna work. Neither is this. Sorry. Y'all ain't allowed to act. That's the rule now. Get used to it.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Oh, fine. Do 1 point of stress damage. 1 horror. I'll allow that just so I have a reason to use the laudanum. Get that double bleed stack again. Hell yeah, dog. And then, sure. Do this, and then Mag Rain, I think, again. Either Mag Rain or Plague Grenade, I'm pretty sure. Or not. Shit. Either way. Massive DOT bringing him down to death's door. Clear this with a 6 damage Intimidate again. Jesus Christ. Total whiff. Total whiff. Total whiff. Oh. Oh, 2 stress. No. That's terrible. Well, he's a goner. Down to 1 there at least. Okay. No Intimidate here, unfortunately. Don't have the Purge either, so I guess we'll just do this. Blinded and weakened. Not that time. Wow. Baer rolled a victory. Baer rolled a friggin' victory, dude. Stress heals as well. 0 damage, 0 stress. Holy shit.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Absolutely filed under things you love to see. Gorgeous. All right, man. Ready to go. Let's do this.
Behold, the source of the stain, gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
Hard to feel more prepared than this. That's an unfortunate thing to say preceding a failure. We'll do our best to avoid it. Get to Encore into the Leper's turn right away, which is very helpful. That gets us our buckler along with the guard, of course. And here's this, although do want to consider... Oh, no, yeah, withstand we just go ahead and use now because it doesn't matter if we taunt in the second phase anyway. Okay, let's see. Strong one-shot potential here. Do like the DOT plays for the most part against these guys, though. Unfortunately, there is going to be one free attack at least. That's ideal. Okay. Now he's got his second taunt. Excellent. Alright, damn near ideal start there for sure. We might even actually be able to do Ruin now. Which seems like a very good idea. Intimidating again. We got the Blight there. We got the DOT there. So go for this one. DOT across the board. Excellent. Okay. There's a stock layer removed. Nice. I think 3 in a row here as well. And probably go for the blind here, but I really like Harvest as well. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty effective. No bleed, unfortunately, but we might be close to getting rid of one already, and there's a Blasphemous Idol crit. Jesus. There's that. There's that.
An unavoidable end.
It will indeed be one down. Okay. Goodbye. I think it's probably fade to black time now. Okay. Yeah, I think we ruin and then keep this crit token for when the boss shows up. Which I definitely wish I'd done last turn.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah, that seems right. Let's do it.
Agony by accumulation.
Alright, and the Blight there is probably enough for the single shot. Get the Blight taking out this one as well. He might be able to kill this thing, yeah. Excellent. Keeps the Encore available too, which is really good. Kill you. This is going extraordinarily well. And I might even be able to heal him up off of Battlefield Medicine in a second. Let's see. Yes, indeed.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
No benefit from that, so we'll just clear a corpse out of the way. Another target. That's a dodge. Sick. Which I guess I would have preferred the damage there. Don't think the bonus action matters. We also might even just get a bonus action off the leper here.
Obsession's unshrinking gaze. Focus to a fault.
Focus to a fault. Focus to perfection, my friend.
A master stroke.
Focus to 42 damage before the fight even begins, buddy. That's what we got here. That's a dodge. That's an Encore. For more Blight, I'd suspect. Nice bleed resist. Okay, more Blight. I guess I ought to be letting the Hellion do more actions, actually, considering she's got the double bleed effect going on. That's another dodge, by the way. Holy shit, that Noxious Blast interaction is gonna go fucking crazy here. Just constant dodge plus. Oh, he can't even do anything! Oh, man. What a turnaround. Holy shit. He can't see shit, yeah. Oh my god. Holy fuck, he's dead. He's just dead, dude. Nope, not that time. Your choice of targets here is very questionable so far, bud. Oh my goodness. He's gonna do this for the hell of it. Man, what a finish there, too. Bravo, team. What the fuck? 0 damage focused fault fight is out of this world. What on earth?
The Odyssey strengthens you.
Sometimes Tyke Myson just falls over after entering the ring. Sometimes Mike's had a few too many to drink with the grave robber before the final boss matchup, huh? Wow. Right. And then there was one. Last one next time, y'all. Thanks for watching a gigantic W here. An overdue gigantic W in Darkest Dungeon 2. Appreciate the like on the video. If you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, thank you very much for the support, and we'll see you for 25 straight attempts at Stygian Blaze Chapter 5.